From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Miami. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Wright. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. This defense for the Bears, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. The Dolphins at 12-3 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
You look at this Bears defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Get. 43 rail.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Down. Set.
They'll go again here with Wright. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
52 blue. 5. 97. Check pink. Zoom black. Ready?
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready, ready. 22 needle, blue 32.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Ready.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Drill 52. Set. Hut.
Right. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the Bears' 6-yard line.
Ready. Clock.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
And they'll go right back to right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Shot
goal.
17. Set.
Wright going to try and blow his way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Wright, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing is Williams. Going right side here, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Raise it up!
To the air, Williams. Throwing into traffic there, that's complete. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Black Ultra. White, white, steel, black. Fury, yellow. 6, Mega. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. 10 cycles. Yellow, blue. Here we go. Blue is striker. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready?
2nd and 4. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw, Williams. Going for the deep ball. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it in his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Slide through. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to right. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Wright's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14.
That's good.
Green jack. Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Complete to Wright. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Go. Rail, yellow. Hut.
2nd and 9 now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's Williams. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blue. It's plastered. 6, red, sight, 10, black. Go pink, green jack, black ultra. Set.
They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
You, yellow, 52 blue. Claws red, trail green, black shot. Set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is watched by the quarterback, you throw the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there. The
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw is Williams. In trouble, he's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Red, yellow. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Jason Sanders.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but now before he's across the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, Martin, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Slam left.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the gun, here's Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go along, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going up top. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Mega, huge, yellow. Drill green. Hut.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Green Jack. Ready. Black, 95. Field, black. Black shot. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Looking to throw. Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
What's up?
Back to throw. Williams to the left side into the hands of Odunze. It's second and 7 from the 9.
What is up?
In motion, the tight end. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Run it up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here this third quarter. Point after here coming up. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Bears 41, Dolphins 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Black.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Here we go.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
White, 10 black. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ten cycles.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
Yellow, clawed red.
He'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Dolphins first down.
Black, red, Edo blue.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Down. Field, black 40. Set cut.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Set.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, spike, watch blue, 32. Hut, hut.
A give up the middle to right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Black Ultra.
At the 14-yard
Black
line.
shot, set, claws red. 50, green, ready, ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Hurry.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Trouble, 38. Blue striker. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Black, 95. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Ready?
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
10 black. Set.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
To the air, Williams. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now they'll shift things around.
43, drill green. White. Set hot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Red, cycle. Green, jack, blaster, stick, fury, yellow. Blue, striker. Hut.
They'll set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
Black, 95,
conversion.
red, yellow.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
27. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is going to have the Bears first, and that should be the capper. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run it. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Gotta be lying.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Chicago, they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still 1 game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten. So for our entire crew,